Welcome everyone to our campfire.
This is our campfire.
This is our campfire. We have reached a year since we released Manufacture Smile. We're super happy about it. You should go listen to it all streaming platforms. Give it a listen. Let us know what you think for our newer fans and name your favorite song in the comments below.
We're going to be taking a look at all the songs off our album, which we released a year ago. We had our party at the Pipe Band Hall, had a good old concert.
Oh yeah.
It was a vibe.
It was at Unifor Hall.
It was at Unifor Hall. And yeah, basically we made these 12 songs. We recorded them all at a studio of a family member of mine named Derek. Now we're going to listen back to all of them and talk about them just a little bit.
Same as I was, what happened to the feel? I can tell that something's missing, that it never hit.
So this was the first song off the album. It wasn't the first song we wrote on the album. Like, we didn't release it as a single. We released a couple singles beforehand, which we'll get to. This was the song we thought sounded the best to like open off the album. Kind of just pops at the beginning with a big old
downbeat.
Big old bass guitar, you know? And then Hayden just rips out those vocals right away.
Extend your crossing.
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics to this one. The song's basically just about, like, not knowing what to do and being sort of lost in your own head. I don't know, it was a long time ago I wrote the song. I don't even remember entirely what it's about. But it's about something. You gotta interpret it in your own way. You gotta really listen to those lyrics and dig out your own meaning. Yeah, it was all just, I mean...
The drums are fast as fuck in that.
I did fast as hell for that part, but I couldn't even keep up, like, doing straight 16th notes. But yeah, Derek's studio is a really nice studio.
Yes,
We always got Pizza Hut, got a triple treats of pizza.
Oh, yeah.
This song I think was pretty, like, not super memorable recording it, but it's pretty solid. And then there's the breakdown part at the end. So this part's just the guitar here. Just a little bit of a Hayden moment, and then all of a sudden it's like that big realization. So that's Mindclot. I have a name for a really long time, so we just called it Existential Crisis Song. So
I remember when we had it as a...
So we just always called that.
That's why I'm a self-sabotage. Self-sabotage.
This one's our favorite. We love this song.
No, for a big fact, we actually hate this song. But yeah, it's our second biggest song. So we thug it out, man. We thug it out.
Nirvana hates Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, dude.
That's our Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
We just got so used to playing it because it was like our only song that anyone really wanted to listen to for a bit.
The song basically is wrapped around the thought of being a self-sabotage.
That's deep, man.
I know,
What's
right?
being a
That's got
self-sabotage
layers.
You're sabotaging yourself to be a bad person.
Be a bad person?
At a young age, like 15 years old.
That's what you say in it. Or do you say 16? Do you say 16 or 15?
15.
Fun fact, Hayden likes to talk about his age in a lot of songs.
Yeah.
14 years old was on our last album, The Void.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really about you, but it was still how old you were when you made it. This song is about 15, and then...
Our way through.
16.
Everything is 16.
And then did you start making another song and you say 17?
Yeah, I think on our new album we'll be saying 17.
We'll see.
Reporting back to you live!
This song's kind of interesting because we recorded this when you didn't exist yet. You weren't born yet.
He wasn't born into the economy.
He wasn't
of the streets.
born into the one-way economy of streets. So basically Lincoln didn't play bass for us yet. We were just a two-piece, just me and Hayden. We just released our album The Void, and it had only been probably a month since it was released while Hayden came up with this new song and wrote the riff and the lyrics to it. We took it into the studio because we thought it sounded pretty fire. Lincoln's actually not even a part of this recording.
No.
Not at all. The bass was Hayden. If you listen very closely, there's actually just a little bit of organ in the back there that I think is probably the coolest part of this song. We released it as a single. It was the first song we released off the album. We played it our favorite place to play, Joker's Crown, which the return of One Way Streets to Joker's Crown. Who knows when it'll happen?
This next song is Unbroken.
Oh wait, stop!
So, I wrote this song about losing friends. Sometimes you go through loss in your friendships, and I decided to write a song about it. Sometimes it's okay to lose friends that you thought were close to you, but that's just how life goes. So let's listen to the chorus a little. This is the first song we ever written in a different kind of key. It's in the drop D. It's full in
Like
drop
different
D.
tuning.
It's open D, isn't it?
Yeah, it's open D.
Open D.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's all just
And I actually tuned my drums to F flat for this song, so that was also kind of cool.
I feel like the vocals in the song kind of like the two harmonies come together, and then plus like the drums that are really catchy.
The drums go really well with the guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of just did it differently. Like, I used the toms more, and it was almost like playing a fill, like every bar. My favorite part of the drums in this song is the verse drums, because it's like I use the floor tom rim, and it's just groovy
clicky.
with the little hi hat. Yeah, I like those drums a lot. And then there's the background vocals too, which are pretty sick.
Oh yeah. Originally we only recorded the ooze. It was just one take. The guy that mixed our song decided to use the ooze from the first one and put it all in between the instrumental, in between the verse and the chorus.
This song we released as a single too with another one of our songs, Rosemary Bush. It was fun to record this one. I remember this one being a lot of fun. And like we have the little breaks in there. Right here. And then we had this little breakdown part, and this part was pretty cool.
I remember playing it, we just released the album. It was really cool to have like just the bass and the guitar live. And the sound was incredible.
We didn't even release this song yet.
No.
Oh, we haven't? Maybe it was just self-sabotage.
Self-Sabotage had just been released. I think it was like the first of November or October or something.
I think it was like October.
I know it was the first of the month. But it wasn't long before we released the album. We released this in Rosemary Bush.
I think the cover of the EP is us playing in Tilsonburg.
Yeah, it is. This song starts off with some like beach sounds. It kind of really is like one of the softer, most relaxing songs of the album.
I like the bass more in the verse than the chorus.
Yeah.
The bass
All of
is
the bass in the song is good. And then it just gets so big.
I really just like keep it slow and like kind of like slow dancing kind of. Whenever I play the basses, it makes you think of Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran.
This song's about a girl I was friends with. It's kind of a cringy subject. I had this friend, and we went through like talking stages or whatever. We always just stayed friends, and people would always make fun of us or whatever. They would think that we weren't just friends, and we always will be friends. So
The song's like, it's pretty much the same thing.
yeah, having friends and letting them go. And I think that's really what the first half of the album is really about, is becoming who you are and losing people is part of life.
Because we go from this song to like that song's so soft and shit, and this is when we really bake the transformation of going to like the darker side.
Turn your eyes to tap, strain them in a
Do You See Yourself is a good one. The way that Hayden uses like the chorus in it and everything, and like changes from that to heavy, reminds me of Come As You Are.
Yeah. Check her out.
Then we got Do You See Yourself?
Trying not for hell, no one comes for you. Sorrow on the wall.
I like the way we use the harmonies in this bit. Because it's like every other line. Yeah, yeah, I wrote the lyrics to this song. This is definitely like one of the darkest songs. That was loud. It's definitely one of like the darker songs on the album. Yeah, I wrote it in like kind of a dark place. And it's just basically about like when you feel down on yourself, kind of thinking about like how everyone feels like that sometimes, and you kind of gotta look at yourself. All the shit that people could be going through, you just gotta try and like make it with what you got, you know? A lot of the times you're in a lot better position than you could be. Gotta look on the bright side. It's also about kind of being okay with like being upset though. It's sort of just like being human.
Getting his first guitar solo. Just follows the melody. It's not like too complicated. It's nice and simple.
I think we took a lot of influence from Nirvana from this song.
Yeah, mostly the second half of the album, like all the heavier songs. We have a lot of like the softer stuff, which kind of came from our previous album, The Void. But then we brought a lot more of like heavy music to this album, and this ending's pretty fire. So this song, this is our shortest song on the album. Very unstructured song. And originally it was actually supposed to be a joke. Like we hadn't really played heavy music before this. This was one of the first songs we wrote off the album. I think we wrote this before you see yourself. This guy just starts fucking screaming into the mic like a maniac, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I feel like it's a joke song for sure. Like
It
I'd never
still
take it
kinda
seriously.
is.
I'd never take it seriously.
But it's
whenever
still
we
like,
play
it turned out to be a pretty decent song. This one's purely inspired by Nirvana. Like that was the whole idea of it. Cause like if you listen to some like crazy heavy songs by Nirvana, like there's like Tourette's and like territorial kissing, where you're just like just straight up screaming. Like that's kind of what we're going for here. But like we weren't really being serious about it. We were like, let's just make this. Like we wrote the lyrics in like 10 minutes, dude. That feedback.
I have funny videos of Hayden recording this song and him just absolutely screaming in the mic.
Yeah.
This is when I didn't know, like my voice was starting to get raspy. And I didn't know how to scream, so I literally lost my voice when we recorded this song. But now I actually know how to grunge scream kind of well now. But still my voice is gone, but that's okay.
Next song, Lady Killer. Hayden, take it away.
This song's about Ted Bundy. I watched that Netflix film. What is it called?
Ted Bundy tape or something?
No, it's like the real life movie with
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like something evil, something.
Yeah. But I watched that movie and I got a lot of inspiration from it. Just like how could someone be so like twisted in the mind to like do that stuff to a woman? Like it's messed up. So I wrote a song about it. How he acted like he didn't do anything at first, but it turned out he killed a bunch of these women, and yeah, it's just crazy.
This was one of the first songs we actually wrote. Like this, I think this was after Self Sabotage. This was the second song we wrote. I remember we were in like this like enrichment program thing or whatever at school to do music, and we literally got to skip class and write music, and this was like the song we were working on. He's basically talking about how his whole life is just a lie, and he's this crazy guy. The guitar solo is cool too. It's very much like off the melody.
There's a high pitched one and lower pitched guitar.
Yeah, there's like 2 solos.
Yeah, but let's go on to the next one. This is Nicholas.
Nicholas.
This is one of our most popular.
Yeah, this song was also actually supposed to be a joke song too. It's got a bit of a secret meaning to it. It's about those kids, those Gen Zs, all sucking on their vapes all day long. It's about nicotine.
It's about the addiction to it.
Ooh, so fancy.
If you didn't look at the perspective of being addicted to a vape or tobacco or whatever you're addicted to, it sounds like 2 guys in a gay relationship.
Yeah, I mean, Spencer for the longest time didn't tell Hayden until we released the album that, like, when you listen to the song, it literally sounds like you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Some people are just in relationships with their vapes.
Yeah. No, it literally just sounds like Hayden's talking about some dude. It's fun.
Yeah.
To the washroom. Next song, you're
Go to
right.
the bathroom and Nick, you could be doing a couple different things. This song is very much Nirvana kind of style too. Our most popular song at the album. We didn't release that as a single though, and we were kind of just messing around. We did like some cool vocal stuff. The yelling shock. And then when he says Nick's on my right, it only goes to the right.
His vocals pan to the right side of your either speaker or headphone of him saying right. I didn't notice that actually. I didn't know that until I listened to it when the album came out.
This is basically when I started to know how to use my raspy tone.
Me and Hayden wrote the lyrics to this one together. And it's kind of basically just about the relationship of an addiction. Oftentimes it'll start out where it's something you enjoy doing. It's almost like a friend that you become friends with, and then you're like, oh, you're a dick. It's kind of like they take advantage of you. It's the same kind of thing with drugs of any kind, really. But in this example, a drug as innocent as nicotine. And like really for a long time, people have been smoking cigarettes and stuff. So, and then we have this crazy ending where it's sort of just like plain deranged. We kind of just winged this, really. We didn't really have much of a plan, but we were just like, let's try and make it match up good, and it actually matched up pretty good. And then we got the gong at the end. That's my favorite part. I mean, we didn't use an actual gong. We wanted to use an actual gong, but there weren't any gongs at the studio, so we had to use just a special effect. New Year's resolution. I don't feel like we really put in as much work as we could have for this song, but we still did a few cool things with it. Like for example, at the beginning, it was Derek, the guy who was producing our album, and some of his friends. All of us got into the room and sang down like the countdown bit. This part, it could have been cool, but some of the guitar riffs just reminds me of like the Home Depot commercial guitar riffs. Every time I hear that,
Yeah.
like doesn't it sound like that?
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And it goes back in like the heavier part. It's kind of a cool part of the song.
Really long though.
Yeah, it's a really long build up in the bridge. Hayden has to say Happy New Year like 14 times. I think that's why he doesn't like the song very much. This part's pretty cool though. This part I kind of just winged it and it sounded pretty good. And then we do one more chorus. We kind of dragged it out a bit too. I think this is actually the longest song on the album. Then we have a guitar solo. But who plays the guitar solo?
I do.
Lincoln plays the guitar solo.
Hayden couldn't come up with a guitar solo, so I was like, okay, I'll do one.
I think we were kind of feeling lazy with this song because we were like, it wasn't our best song on the album. might have been our worst song in the album. Hayden didn't really feel like doing a guitar solo. Cool.
5 minutes to write it. We should record it.
It's also 2 in the morning right now, so we're all kind of tired.
5 minutes earlier.
If any song on this album,
bro. I'm ready for bed, bro.
really halfway through this
I have to
fucking
wake
video,
up
bro.
early in the morning. I gotta wake up at like 10,
We're halfway through the fucking video. When are we gonna record
bro. I'm
this,
so
bro?
fucking. I won't be able to wake up. I gotta wake up.
But we're trying to get through the rest of this album because tomorrow is the day.
I can't live with myself.
I think he's falling asleep.
This is a song I wrote about being in COVID and losing who you really are as a person. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that in some sort of way because I feel like everyone was distant from their friends and stuff. So you're kind of losing that and you're kind of just losing your mind because you're stuck in this house and you're walking in circles.
With your mindless mouth.
And with your mindless mouth. I wanted to put like a sad twist on the album. I'm pretty good with the sad songs because that's what I write on my free time.
And yeah, this is kind of where we take the album back down to the softer part because we have all those songs in the middle, like from Do You See Yourself to New Year's, where it's like heavier rock songs, and then we go really like back to the indie kind of ballad sort of music.
There's strings in this. There's
Yeah.
a choir.
There's a choir
Yeah.
of people.
Of Hayden's.
A choir of Hayden?
Like, there's a ton of vocals.
Oh, yeah.
A
At the
bunch,
end.
a bunch of Haydens in a choir. Yeah, we use like violins and stuff, like just on synths in here. This song doesn't have a bridge or a guitar solo, it's just some chorus and verse, but the last chorus goes pretty hard, as you will hear in a moment.
This is also the first song with the unused transitions.
Initially when we wrote this song, we were gonna have a little guitar solo part at the end, but we kind of just decided to scratch that because we couldn't come up with too much for it. This one was also released as a single before.
Transitions into everything.
Now it's the next song.
Don't emphasize that I love you, but
It's cool. That's the thing that sucks about like Spotify is cool because you can listen to any music whenever, but when you have like a CD player or a vinyl, you can have so much cooler transitions versus like just listening to songs on Spotify.
This is what we're talking about, the thing where it's like the age. I talk about being 16 and whatnot. How you just hate everything. You kind of realize what life truly is.
That's a pessimistic ass view though. I mean, I feel like this song is like you say, Hayden, like you don't really hate everything. You always say you're a happy guy.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just like there's those moments in life where you kind of feel like that and you kind of just need to like let loose and go crazy. That's kind of what made this song for us, for people who are really having a tough time. You can just scream out the words, I hate everything. It's just a song for those days where you are not feeling it. Yeah.
I think this is the song we spent the most amount of time putting effort into, for sure. It's one of my favorite songs.
This
for sure.
breakdown part we did is really cool. And we also got like the shakers, like we had like maracas and stuff in there. A little extra percussion. And then we got that last chorus.
A lot of vocals. I think all three of us. There's piano.
Yeah,
in it,
this
too.
song probably had the most vocals in it. And yeah, the piano comes in from there. And you play the piano for this one, right?
Yeah, I did piano for all of them. But that also includes like the strings. Better voice anybody.
Like just like the synth.
Yeah.
This is another transition to the last song of the album, My Last Goodbye.
Everything.
And right into My Last Goodbye. Which is kind of like a good way to end off our album with a last goodbye.
I didn't say goodbye or nothing.
Sometimes we like to use it to say goodbye during that last song of the show.
You whistled for this, right? I swear you did.
There's
Oh no, I thought you meant like live.
Yeah, when we played this live at our album release show, we obviously saved it for the actually playing all the songs in the album. In the album version, it just stays soft. If there's no drums or anything, it kind of sounds off. But when we play it live, we'll have like a more like triumphant finish where we make it really heavy just to end it off and say farewell.
It's a very short song.
There's a violin cello or
It's just strings in general, I think.
strings or just
I think it's a cello.
and the piano. This song just like slowly builds up with all the different tracks. And that's Manufactured Smile. It's been about a year recording the whole album in total. I think it actually was like exactly a year since the first session.
Yep.
Simon from the Sugar Shack did our mastering.
What a guy.
We didn't actually record there, but that's where we might record some of our future songs, because we have future songs that are like ready to record.
We got good stuff coming your way, guys. Don't you worry. That was our review of the album. We hope you enjoyed.
Thank
Stay
you
tuned.
for watching.
Peace out.
One Way Streets.
I'm sweating balls right now. It's fucking hot.
Yeah, and we're tired too. 'Cause
We're
it's
going to
like-
bed,
Yeah,
dog.
it's time
Bedtime. Time for
Good night,
bed.
everybody. See you next time.